You can literally change your whole life if you decide that you want it bad enough. If you are ready to let go of your current reality because you are so sick and tired of where you are and it hasn't been working and you want to change, when you hit that moment, when you have that breakthrough, that is when you will be able to actually change. If you want to change though, because most people just keep staying stuck into that same pattern and they'll just think that magically it's going to get better somehow without, it's never going to happen unless you actually take action, take authority, take power over your life. That was me last year, exactly this time. I hated my life. I was depressed. I was a people pleaser. I was seeking a validation, external validation. I was living for other people, not for myself. I was losing friends. I was financially not well. I was doing terrible in my career. Literally, my breaking point, my lowest point, I was just ready to give it up. Honestly, I was even thinking of ending it all. That's how bad it was. And then just one day, I just realized I don't want to continue living this way. Why am I living in this reality that sucks, where I hate myself and I hate my life? And then I realized that I had to change my internal. My internal wiring was messed up, it was screwed up, and that's why it led me down to that terrible reality. And now here we are a year later. I'm so grateful for the transformation, for the changes that I've made, but I'm just here to tell you that it's possible. This is the whole reason I'm saying this, because when you do the work, when you do the hard internal work, your reality will reflect it. You don't have to start external, you start internal. And that is why I created my brand and my page. This is the whole reason, because I helped myself get unstuck and now I want to help you get unstuck. I want to help women that have high potential, that are self-aware, that are spiritual, but are unfortunately stuck or faced a breakdown that's keeping them unsure, unhappy, and unmotivated. I can help you change that. Literally, just follow my blueprint. I have a course out. I'm going to link it down below in my Stan store, but it is all about internal rewiring. You have to change the identity of who you are. We can take a closer look of exactly what you need help with, whether it be your finances, your relationship, your health, or your purpose in life. Those are the four major categories of life. And you just have to do the internal work. You have to do the identity work. You have to develop a new blueprint identity for yourself. You have to change the way that you think about yourself, the way that you believe who you are and how your life is going to be. Because the most important thing about life is that it really is a simulation. It's all internal. If you can get your internal wiring right, you can fix your external life without you even having to do too much external. Of course, you're always going to have to do aligned action to get you closer to your goal, but I'm talking about how much easier it gets to be and effortless when you do the internal alignment first, because everything is energy and everything is alignment. Time doesn't matter as much as alignment. There's three major areas to be aligned in: your thoughts, your feelings, and your action. Those are the Trinity. That is universal law. If you can get those three in alignment with the version of you that you're trying to be, or that's living the life that you want, the sooner that you can close that gap, because you are living from that state. Everything is a state of vibration, and there's alternate realities, alternate paradigms. If you want to get here to this state of reality, you have to match up to this state. So you cannot be operating from a lower level of life expecting to be rich, successful, healthy, loved, whatever it is that you want. You have to match that identity first, and then your external will follow as well. So you have to ask yourself, would my higher self do this in any decision that you take? And then again, align in their thoughts. How do they think? They're probably positive, they're probably motivated, they're probably optimistic, disciplined. How would they feel? They feel great, they feel optimistic. Maybe some of those words: confident, happy, joyous, positive. And then the actions. Are you taking aligned actions that will help you get closer to the goal that you are trying to achieve? Those three things: alignment, everything is energy, and everything, if you want the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, because Nikola Tesla himself said that, and it literally is. Quantum physics teaches you that there are multiple realities and multiple versions of you existing simultaneously. It's just about where you are aligning to which one, to which reality. Are you matching up with? The lower the vibration, the lower the reality, the higher the vibration, the better the reality. So get into alignment. If this resonated, stick around. My name is Yasmin. I'm the founder of Queen Power Academy, and I'm here to help empower you and remind you how powerful you are and who the F you are, and get you back to be self-led, clarity, power, and success. I'll see you next time. I love you and God loves you. God bless.